Hi friends, and thanks for coming for our turkey hat craft coloring. So we are going to be coloring our turkey hat. Then after we color, we're going to do some writing. That's going to be in another video. We're going to write on all the feathers. And then in another video, we're going to do cutting and we're going to be putting it together, okay? Our turkey hat, yay! But first, we're going to color. We're going to color one turkey. So you have two turkeys. We're only going to color one turkey. And then we're going to color the bands. These are all the bands. We have 3 bands here to color and make beautiful. All right, so first I'm going to start with our turkey. Just like I said, we're only going to do one turkey. It's going to go in the center of our head like this on our hat. But here there are 2, so if you like, you can just color one and then we'll cut the other one off later, or you can cut it off now and hand it to another friend and they can also do one too, okay? All right, so let's start with the body of the turkey. So turkeys are usually brown on their breasts and on their wings, so I'm going to choose brown for my turkey head and the body. So you just kind of begin coloring. So if you like, you can use a different color for your turkey, but I'm going to use brown for the body and for the head, just like that. So I'm kind of outlining the circle. That's not a nice way to color sometimes, because then when you're coloring the inside, you don't have to go to the very edge because it's already colored. You can make it a little easier. There. And it says, I am thankful for. Ooh, that's going to be our writing part. I'm going to go around the beak and around the wattle or snood. Kind of looks like it's on top of the beak, so I kind of feel like it's a snood. But I'm sure it's also wattle because it's like the red part on the beak. All right, there we go. See, there's the body. Now, why don't we color the beak and the snoot, because it looks like it's right there in front of us, right? So I'm going to make my beak orange. Orange, if you have orange, you can get orange. Or you can color it red or yellow. Color one orange. And then if you want, we can do red for the snoot, right? Red. Although once again, please pick any color you want. Ta-da! There we go. Now what color should we color the feet? Think yellow maybe? Or orange? Okay, well, I'm going to choose yellow. You can pick what color you would like, okay? Sometimes the yellow is hard to show up, so I color it a little bit darker because yellow is a little bit light of a color. So if you color it in darker, then you can see it a little bit better. So it's a little bit darker. Oh, the wings. Did you guys color in the wings? I haven't colored in the wings. I'm going to color my wings in brown. There's one wing, there's the other. This is kind of like complex coloring, right guys? Because we're coloring in all these different parts in different colors. And we're making sure we're staying in each of the lines of the spots, right? Okay, so we have all the feathers. Look, feather on top of the head and all the feathers that go around. Isn't that neat? So a lot of times the outside of the feathers are a dark color. So I was thinking maybe we could do brown for that. And then the top one right here, I was thinking maybe we could do like a red or an orange. And then the feathers, I thought maybe we could do a pattern. Okay, so you decide what you want to do. I think I'm going to do orange for my top one here. Orange feather. And if anybody remembers our parts of the turkey, these feathers are actually also brown. They could do brown for the whole thing, but I was just thinking doing brown for that little edge there. So if you like, you can try to color that with me. Or if you like, you can color all of the leaf brown, because that also is that's also very true to what a turkey looks like. So it has kind of the brown. Oh, you can almost like just trace. So if you like, you can just trace and make those little half circles there. And that puts the color on there nicely, actually. That one's a little bit bigger, so I might trace it a couple times. But if you trace, it kind of has that same, let me trace it a couple times. There, see? And then I thought it'd be fun to do a pattern for the leaves, feathers. So I'm just gonna do a fun pattern, even though I know that the feathers are mostly brown. Do green and red. Green and red. I'm just gonna go around with green and red. And if you'd like to do even more colors for a pattern, like you do green, red, and orange, or green, red, and yellow, or green, red, yellow, brown. That's a 4-piece pattern, but I'm just gonna do 2 colors. I'm gonna do green, red, or green, red, green, red, green, red. So I'm just gonna pick up the pencil one after the other and just color one after the other. Green, red, green, red. And yeah, you're working very hard to color, right, in those lines, depending on where you are in your coloring, right? But once again, if you like, you can color the whole turkey brown. In fact, on the other page, I might do that, color the whole turkey's brown. Let's do this green. Oh, this has the other feather, so you kind of have to be careful to go around it if you're going to color it a different color. There we go. Red, we're getting through, right? Making all those lovely colors. Red and green, red and green, and that's a pattern, right? It's a pattern where we do one, then the other, and then you just repeat it over and over again. Oh, that was nice and easy. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. I've got 2 more. There. Awesome. Okay, so if you're still coloring, you can pause the video here and keep going until you're all done with your turkey. If you are all done with your turkey, we're going to move on to the second page. All right, let's go to the second page. Oh, this is neat. Oh, we've got all these pieces here. Now these are the bands, so if you like, you don't have to color this page. You can just you can just go for the cutting and pasting, and we're going to do all that later. But if you like, we can color it, okay? And I'm going to do that now. So I think I'm going to color my leaves in orange, and I think I'm going to color my hats in green, and I think I'm going to color my turkeys in brown. So if you'd like, you can do that with me, or you can pick a different color, or if you'd like to complex color, you can pick 2 colors for each picture, okay? Like this one could be green and red, and this one could be brown and yellow, and this one can be red and brown, and then this one could be yellow and green. You can just pick. But I think I want to do orange for my leaves. So, and you can kind of go in whatever order you want. I'm going to color all of my leaves first, okay? If you like, you can color with me. Well, it's like another tracing. You can just trace around the outside if you want to. Trace the middle if you like. Kind of a nice exercise. It's good to practice coloring. I'm going to go to the next one. Here it is. Well, it's going the other direction. It's kind of fun. Right. It's coloring. This one I can make circles. There we go. All right, to orange. I'm going to keep going with the orange. Once again, if you like, you can trade for a different color and pick a different color for the next set of leaves if you like. This one I'm just coloring. You can trace it if you like. Trace. Color it in. Next one. You can trace it out. Wow, that's a leaf shape. What's fun is if you practice tracing enough times, and you can practice drawing it on your own, and that's also kind of fun. You can practice drawing leaves if you like. Around, and then this, and then we just color in the rest of it. Looks great. You can always go back and fill it if you feel like it needs a little more color. We get them here, and then go around, and here, down, and fill it in. Perfect. Awesome. That's got a little bit of extra pencil there. All right, so now I'm gonna do the hats, and I think I said green. I want to do green for the hats, but maybe I said red. I'm gonna choose green. I'm gonna choose green for the hats. So if you'd like, you can do the hats with me. Oh, if you're still coloring leaves, please pause the video here, and we're gonna get to the hats. All right, so let's do hats. Here we go. Green. I'm gonna do green hats. You can choose one. Do you know what the hat is for? What's the hat for? Where's their hat? Pilgrim hat. Yeah, it's a pilgrim hat. And that is because Thanksgiving is coming up. Yeah, Thanksgiving. So if you celebrate Thanksgiving, that's going to be coming up. And a lot of people, when they study turkeys and when they do, we talk about turkeys a lot near Thanksgiving. It's actually why we're talking about turkeys, because it's near the holiday of Thanksgiving. And at Thanksgiving, we eat turkeys, and then in this time there's lots of turkeys to see. So yeah, so and the pilgrim hat, the hat is a special hat that the pilgrims wore, which were the first people to come to the United States a long time ago. And we will get a chance to study them because they are very interesting people. And this is their hat, pilgrim hat. And everybody kind of remembers it, and you can even make one on your own. And some people have them. You can try them as like a dress up. It's really fun. All right. So if you're still coloring hats, you can pause the video here and keep on your hats. Now we're going to start on our turkeys. All right, so I'm going to color my turkeys brown, okay? And you can choose what color you'd like to do your turkeys, or once again, you can do many colors if you like. So you choose, right? I'm going to use brown for my turkeys. All right, so turkey, oh look, he's reading a book. I wonder what his book is about. But There we go, a brown turkey. Which is good because turkeys are mostly brown. Maybe all. Sometimes when you see the color, you get inspired. Maybe I'll make that red. It's always nice to see the little red snood or wattle. Let's do the next one. Maybe I'll start with his head this time. Maybe I'll make a little room for coloring the beak. It's so funny when you start coloring, you think you're going to do something, and then sometimes you decide to change your mind in the middle. And this is kind of a nice thing to do. There we go. And then maybe I'll color the rest of them brown, and it's book brown. Brown turkey reading a brown book. There it is. Ooh, those feathers are a little tricky, right? Because it has that those little bumps. I'm working hard to fill those in. Oh, I left the feet. Maybe I can make them orange. Coloring is so much fun like that. You make changes and you think about, oh, maybe I want to do this, maybe I want to do that. It's always nice to start with an idea. You kind of start with what you want to do and then kind of go from there. Let's see, brown, lovely. Lovely work. Beautiful. Beautiful work, friends. We just keep going and keep coloring. We just keep going and keep coloring. And we're almost there. You might still be coloring, so don't worry. Just don't worry about that. You keep coloring. If you're still working, don't worry. Okay. Whenever you like, you can always pause the video, and I'll be here waiting when you're all done. Okay. Just no worries. Oh, sorry. All right. Oh, looks cool. All right, friends, if you're still coloring, please pause the video here and we will continue on and finish up when you're ready. Okay, yay, we're all done. This is awesome. So we finished our coloring and we got our turkey ready. So the next video we'll do some writing for our feathers, and then the next video we'll do some cutting and putting together, okay? So I hope you guys had a great time coloring today, and we'll do some more coloring soon. All right, bye guys.